the NBA playoffs on NBC.
Christian Javier brings it. There it goes. Swanson touches one off. 5-0 Atlanta here in the fifth. 6 seconds. Murray hits it downfield. It is. Oh, it's caught. It is caught. DeAndre Hopkins.
Once again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. It is your boy Louis coming back at you, man. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share, make sure those notifications are turned on, and share it on your social media platforms. Truly appreciate it. On to this current video. Again, peace and blessings to everybody. Hope they are having a wonderful Friday. So now we are going to talk about LeBron's tweet that happened last night after the Lakers lost in a thriller to the Los Angeles Clippers by the score of, I think it was 111-110, with Reggie Jackson hitting the game go-ahead basket with just a couple of seconds remaining on the spin move that he did off of Russell Westbrook and Austin Reeves, when Austin Reeves did his job, cut off the baseline, but Russ took a poor angle, which gave Reggie the opening, and he saw how Westbrook was playing him. He was able to spin off him, which caused Malik Monk to rotate too late, and he was able to get that bank shot off the glass to win the game. Reggie Jackson balled out. Clippers blew a 17-point lead, but they were able to get the win despite the fact that the Lakers went up by 1. But even though their biggest lead, I believe, was 2. But anyway, getting back to it. So LeBron congratulates Reggie Jackson, and he says basically, Mr. October, way to hit the game-winning shot, much respect. Those were LeBron's quotes. So he basically said, and for those who don't know, who he called Reggie Jackson Mr. October, basically giving salute to Mr. October for hitting the game-winning shot. For those of you who don't know who Mr. October is, he's referring to the baseball player Reggie Jackson. He compared Bobby Schmurder to the baseball version of Reggie Jackson, the baseball player. And for those who don't know, Reggie Jackson played for the Oakland Athletics. They started out as the Kansas City Athletics. Sorry, not the Kansas City Athletics. I'm sorry. They were the minor leagues in Kansas City. That's what I meant to say. But anyway, getting a little off track. Anyway, by the way, Reggie Jackson is a career 357 hitter in World Series play. Little fun fact for you. Anyway, so he compared Reggie Jackson to the baseball player who also played for the Yankees and also played for the Anaheim Angels and played for the Oakland Athletics, part of that dynasty from 72 to 74, and then back-to-back titles with the Yankees in 77 and 78. Tailed, a.k.a. the Bronx Zoo. All right. So anyway, once he tweeted that, Laker fans were irate. They were irate with the fact that LeBron congratulated an opponent, especially a rival in their own division, in their own gym. I don't have a problem with the tweet at all. That's just my opinion. And here's what he's really saying with this. When he congratulates Mr. October. Number one, LeBron is basically saying, this is a strategic way for people to talk about me. Let's take away the win from the Clippers and let's focus on LeBron tweeting about Reggie Jackson. That's number one. Again, I don't have a problem with the compliment at all, but the thing is there's methods to this. Number two, what is he also saying? This is another passive-aggressive attempt by LeBron James. What is he doing? Well, folks, what LeBron James is doing is he's showing you that he's passive-aggressively putting his teammates under the bus. He's basically saying, if I played, we would have won. But since I was not there, you lost. He's also basically saying Reggie Jackson was clutch. AD was unclutch after he missed what would have been the game winner on the other end of the floor. He's also saying Reggie Jackson he outplayed Russell Westbrook. That's what he's also saying. And he also is saying with that tweet, the trade deadline is around the corner. Some of y'all are not going to be here. That's what LeBron James is saying. So if you understand what I'm basically trying to tell you is he's giving you all of these innuendos telling you that AD didn't do it when he was not there. Russell Westbrook didn't do it when he was not there. One player outplayed the two of them and the rest of the team, even though they came back and fought valiantly, even though they once again got off to slow starts and let the Clippers build a 17-point lead. And remember that this is the thing also. They lost without Paul George. The Clippers did not have Kawhi Leonard. They did not have Ivica Zubac. And they lost. And what is this also saying? LeBron's also saying that, could he possibly be saying that Ty Lue's a better coach than Frank Vogel? Is that what he's saying with that too? I mean, it's possible because remember, part of the reason that LeBron James isn't playing is not only is he hurt, but it's also the fact that he tried to get Vogel fired and it really hasn't worked. So the question is, when is Frank Vogel going to get fired? Because I've heard that the Lakers don't plan on firing Vogel. I've heard Laker fans who are fans of LeBron want Vogel out. I'm not really sure because this is a very confused fan base. And I've heard Laker fans say, don't confuse the real Laker fans for LeBron fanboys who are just bandwagons. So we don't know what the case may be. So they're either LeBron fans or they're either bandwagons. But we don't know. We don't know. That's what makes it all so confusing. I bet there's people who really know what the real is. But this is what basically LeBron is saying. He's basically saying AD's not clutch in that game. He's saying Reggie Jackson outplayed Russ. He's saying if I was playing, we would have won. Instead, without me, y'all lost. And it's another way to include myself, even though I'm not there. And if you don't believe that's the truth, then you truly are not understanding what the message is being said in that tweet. I already know what his fans are going to say. You're looking way too deep into this. Again, I have no problem with the congratulatory tweet. I'm just saying that there's deeper levels to that tweet than just him congratulating the opponent. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, these are just my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think your thoughts are on the subject matter on the tweet? Let me know what you guys think. As always, bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for watching.
You know, so many times, and I just wish they would just stop. You know what I mean? Just stop. I mean, he was, Michael Jordan, I'm Kobe Bryant. I mean, we're two different players, and I wish people would just let it go. It really annoys me because you can't compare.